being thoughtful is not like one thing apply to everybody. Being thoughtful is like you're thinking about the person that you're dealing with and like what they want and what they need.
Hello, real ones. I'm Sydney, and today we're here with
Ambré.
Ambré. Welcome to Chicago. You just performed at the House of Blues. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel like that was a great show. I'm already excited to come back.
And we're excited to have you back. First of all, love the jacket. Who are your fashion influences? Like, you're always eating every time I see you on the timeline.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually didn't have anything to wear today because we've been in LA for like a week now, just getting dressed and going out. So this is kind of a recycle outfit, but fashion inspiration, A$AP Rocky, Tiana Taylor, Erica Badu.
I love her. Beautiful, beautiful gowns,
Beautiful gowns.
And also, like, who are you listening to? Like, what's your top 5 on your playlist?
My top 5 on my playlist right now, a lot of Beyonce, Dijon, John Doe. She from Chicago. Shout out my ace, Jordan Ward.
We love
and
Jordan
Destin
Ward.
Conrad. That's the top 5 right there.
Speaking of Destin Conrad, you and Destin are performing together this month. How long have you and Destin known each other?
I've known Destin since he was 15 and I was 18. We've been friends for a really long time, making music together for a long time. I was one of the people that helped him make his first project and put it out. So like, yeah, that's my brother. And also, he's been a part of every project I've put out so far. So yeah, it's cool. We just family and we always around each other. We both make music, so we end up just creating together.
And thank you for pushing him out there.
Thank you. Thank you.
And speaking of making music with friends, do you find it like easier for your creative process to like get some downtime alone, or like have people around you to like bounce ideas off of?
I think just a balance of both. Sometimes I like to be alone, and sometimes I need other people's energy to kind of like inspire me. So yeah.
And with energy, like, how do you take care of yourself when you're touring? Like, what's your self-care routine?
To be honest, I don't really have one. I guess I just try to relax and rest whenever I can, whenever I can get a break, try to get some sleep, drink water. Touring is rough. It's hard to remember sometimes to like eat right because it's like you on the road, so ain't really that much available when you on the road. You know what I'm saying? You got to get something quick. Whenever I can take care of myself, that's whenever I remember to, that's when I...
And what's your favorite place you've been to on tour? Like anything crazy you've seen?
Favorite place? I'm going to say Chicago. Genuinely, Chicago, yeah. My favorite place. For sure.
The times that you've been here, like, have you been to any restaurants that you remember?
Oh, we went to, what's it called? The Asteria Via Stato.
Shout out Asteria Via Stato.
Yeah, you ever been?
I don't think so, but I might.
You gotta go, it's good.
There might be a line now because Ambré said.
Hey, it be jumping up in there.
I love your song, The Catch Up.
Thank you.
I personally feel like it's a song about, like, meeting your person, like, back and forth in the world, and, like, you're all over the place, but you still meet at the end of the day. Like, how do you maintain things while you're gone?
I think just communication, just being thoughtful. I think communication would be the main thing, just because if you don't talk, how would you know?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And since Valentine's Day is coming up, how can we be more thoughtful to the people around us?
I like that. Damn, you hitting me with the hard ones. It's not really something I could really answer because being thoughtful is not like one thing apply to everybody. Being thoughtful is like you're thinking about the person that you're dealing with and like what they want and what they need. Mm-hmm. So it's not really something, yeah.
True.
It just, pay attention. You gotta.
And how do you feel you show your love language? What is your love language?
I feel like I show love from acts of service and like gifts, I guess. I trick on my shorty.
Hello, real ones. We're back with a special guest.
Hello, my name is Payton.
Welcome, Payton, to Chicago. You also performed today. How do you feel after that?
I did. I feel really good. I love performing in Chicago. Last time we were here, it was really good. The turnout was really good. The energy was really good. So I was excited to come back.
Just like I asked Ambré, what is your love language?
My love languages are acts of service, of course. And words of affirmation, I feel like reassurance is so important in so many layers and levels of life. Like experiencing a love with somebody and like their own individualism. I feel like it's important to just reassure people along the way. Oh, and physical touch. I'm so touchy. Yeah.
Need that. What's your guys' favorite love song?
Seems So Long by Stevie Wonder.
Mine is probably Inseparable by Nat King Cole. Wait, not Nat King Cole. Who's it by?
Inseparable.
Yeah, Inseparable.
Okay, for your
Yeah.
vocals.
Natalie
Yeah.
Cole.
I think it's Natalie Cole. I don't know. I need to know.
We so fraud right now.
Yeah, Natalie Cole. Inseparable. Yeah, Inseparable by Natalie Cole is my favorite love song.
How do you guys plan to spend your Valentine's Day?
I'm working. I'm opening for Destin Conrad in Atlanta
Legend.
on the 14th and the 15th. But then after that, I would love to go home because it's where I live too, so I can have the pleasure of going home afterwards and cooking for my love. And I'm gonna cook for you. And our puppy, we've been away from our puppy for like a week, so we all get to be reunited. So I just want to spend quality time with them. You have any plans for me?
To be continued.
Oh.
What's your guys' favorite meal to cook for each other?
Favorite meals to cook? Steak and potatoes. I'm gonna make a steak for her. My favorite thing that she makes is tuna tartare. I asked her to
Tuna
make it
tartare?
like, yes, it's so good. I basically asked her to make it like every week, every other day.
How do you guys practice self-care together and not just as individuals?
Facial, facial routine, I guess. Normal relaxation, showers.
Yeah, everything she just said, but also like it's just little things too. Like if I've had a long day of work, like the house will be clean if I go over to hers, or like if like I need to have a second and like take a shower, get myself together when I come out the shower, like a movie is on or snacks are out, just little things because I like to eat and she always got the food ready for me. So
Do you guys feel that it's hard to be creative at home, or do you guys think that like when you go outside, maybe it takes some nature, a picnic or something, or going to sit in a coffee shop to like get your creative juices running? Like where do you feel your best space is creatively?
I'm really bad at interviews.
It's okay. I think you're doing amazing.
Best space? I don't know. You answer.
sometimes it can get challenging, like working where you're living. I think it is important to separate that sometimes. Like the comfort can be there, but sometimes you need to separate the two to just be a little more productive, I think. Parks and coffee shops or just workspaces or just getting out in general, having a good night out with your friends or like going over to your friend's house or spending time with your family can inspire a lot. It's so many places to find inspiration, so it just depends really, I guess, what you're into in the day, but I think it is important to work away from home too.
Do you guys have a favorite song from each other?
You don't want me to say my favorite song.
I don't. My favorite song from Payton would be, I really like I'd Rather Be With You. I like that one. Yeah.
Okay. I like Wildlife. Wildlife is my favorite. If you really listen to it, it's very sonically put together very well. And the story behind it, I like it a lot too. Favorite song.
Thanks, Sean.
You're welcome, my love.
And who are your musical influences?
Usher, Brandy, Whitney Houston, of course Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Amy Winehouse.
I love Amy Winehouse.
My list literally could go, like, we would be sitting here for another 30 minutes, but the classical R&B pioneers, vocalists.
And how would you describe your own sound?
R&B soul. I feel like genres are constantly like bleeding into each other, so it's kind of hard to really say. But yeah, for the most part, R&B soul.
Do you guys have any advice for people following your footsteps in the music industry?
My advice would be to challenge yourself, study the things that you like and that you're inspired by. Really work with the people who are around you. Don't try to necessarily just work with the most popular or most famous, whatever. Really cherish the people that's around you that's being creative.
Speaking of people around you, besides each other, who's a real one in your life?
Mom, Dukes, sis, my siblings, all 30 of my siblings. I got a lot of siblings. I do. Yeah, just my family, I would say. Everybody in my family, my best friends, you know.
I would say the same too. I have a big family, and none of them know anything about the music industry. So the way that they do show up and the ways that they do understand, it does mean a lot. My managers, they're amazing. They've helped me.
Facts, shout out to my managers. I love you, Ashley. I love you, Carvin. Mike. My bad. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Continue.
And friends. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, just
Thank
the
you,
people that
friends.
show up, that really, really show up in is the littlest ways that they can. Yeah.
And is there anything else we can expect from the both of you in the near future? Any scoop you can give me?
More music. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Love songs.
Love songs.
Just in time for
Collaboration.
Valentine's Day.
Just in time. Yep.
So just stay tuned. It's coming.
We're locking in. And thank you guys so much for sitting down and talking with me. And
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day. Enjoy the rest of your night in Chicago. Future tour dates, you know? And yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. This was a very chill conversation.
Your voice is very like, it calms me.